the Phoenix Suns facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. It's a Western Conference matchup as the Portland Trail Blazers come into town in this game. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's SGA. He's got 5. From deep. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Now Kamara. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's Curry for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
To the paint. Now here's Okongwu. Clock at 6. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Butler. Johnson with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry. And it's off from three-point range. McCollum's got space. Warriors with the rebound. On the break. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
McCollum looking it over. And it's going to be a 3-second call. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And there's the screen. The three from Curry. Rebounded by Johnson. Now the Hawks with it. 4-point game. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Okongwu with the rebound.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, it's stolen. The kick out, Curry. Three-pointer. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 6.
They will take that option every time up the floor. Curry from the corner.
Left side, Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Green, a screen. Pass to Moody. And the basket by Curry. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
And here's McCollum. To the inside. Okongwu. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It's good on the putback.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
McCollum outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Now here's Podziemski. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Payton. Here's Podziemski. Over McCollum. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 6. And here's Johnson. "50 seconds left in the first. Out to McCollum. 5 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Atlanta making some changes here. The Warriors lead by 6. And here's Melton. Over Hield. Porzingis in the post. Out to Horford. Three-pointer. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Here's Atlanta now. Risachet drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, Risachet is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Count it. Curry's got 10 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
The Warriors, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Stolen by Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
McCollum with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Yes, it's good.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Nice shot. Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Pass to Johnson. With the drive. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Porzingis sets a screen. Inside. The kick out. Curry. Jacks up a three. Curry rises up and hits the three.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Outside, Alexander Walker. They get the rebound. From the arc. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Takes a three. And Curry with the answer.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Now here's Okongwu. Unloads. And another basket for Atlanta.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Outside Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Payton. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size, rock the rim.
Daniels. Left side, Johnson. Now Alexander Walker. He's covered by Curry. The Hawks need to get one up here. Offensive rebound. For 3, McCollum. Johnson. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Podziemski. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Daniels up top. A minute 6 left in the first half. McCollum on the wing. He's scoreless. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And here's Podziemski. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 12. Outside, Alexander Walker. McCollum on the wing. There's the screen by Johnson. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McCollum with it. No points so far. Down low. Back to Okongwu. To the paint. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 15. Pass to Butler. Here's Curry. He's got 18. Outside Moody. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Johnson. No good with a layup. Right side Curry. To the middle. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Butler with a steal. Back to Curry. They double team Curry. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
McCollum into the lane. Outside, Alexander Walker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Curry. Banked it in off the glass. Curry's got 20.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Alexander Walker. With some arc. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 21. The kick out, Curry. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Offline with a three. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Johnson on the wing. Picked up by Okongwu. McCollum on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry surveys. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hawks trail by 21. Hield on the wing. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Curry. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Kuminga. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
On the wing, Curry. There's a screen. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Butler. Now Curry. 20 points for him. 2 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Vincent, right side. Pass to Landale. Left side, Risache. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Landale. Porzingis grabs the board. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. The three from Curry. Hits a three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is. Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A huge 24-point lead for them. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Pass to Melton. Outside Podziemski. And the layup is good off the glass. Podziemski's got his first bucket in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach from the Warriors?
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
McCollum with it. Now Podziemski defending. Picked it. In transition, here they come. And there it is for him.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And Melton, here we go. Pass to Horford. Here's Podziemski. Here's Porzingis. Guarded by Okongwu. Back to Porzingis. And here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Bringing the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
There's McCollum with the three. Connects from downtown. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Shoots. Good D by Okongwu. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. From deep, Horford pulls it in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
It's Podziemski on the wing. From the elbow. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels outside. The three ball. That one is off. Porzingis in the post. Here's Podziemski. Off target from outside. Now the Hawks with it. Johnson with it. Now Podziemski defending. Daniels outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now here's Okongwu. Out to McCollum. There's the screen by Johnson. They get it back. Daniels outside. Driving to the basket. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shoots over Melton. And Atlanta misses again. Smooth sailing for Golden State. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. And Atlanta has possession. Launches a three. Daniels misses. Melton up top. It's Podziemski on the wing. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business. Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
To the middle. Zubac. And it's blocked by Embiid. Kicks it to George. And there's a 3-second violation. And here's Indiana now. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The ball's knocked loose. Zubac with the steal. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Good decision making that time by Halliburton. Really smart. The moment he saw the space open up, he pulled up.
George outside. Pass to Embiid. Now Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Back to Embiid. Tipped away. Zubac with the steal. Nembhard outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
Joel Embiid taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Nesmith. And here's Zubac. Over Embiid. Joel Embiid with the board. Here's Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Inside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Down low. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For 3, George. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Siakam. There's Nesmith with the 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Oubre can't hit. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton for 3. Paul George pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Screen by Embiid. To the inside. And stolen by Nembhard. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 6. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Maxey on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Toppin. To the paint. Here's Huff. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford. Those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Embiid. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Walker. And there's the drive. Embiid with a steal. Got it off in time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Pass to Toppin. Here's the 3. Paul George pulls it in. 76ers trail by 9. Out to Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. And Embiid throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first. He's off on the second.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Screen by Embiid. The putback. Kicks it to George. Screen by Embiid. With the teardrop. And George lays it in.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Toppin outside. Buries it down low.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Maxey. An easy two on the layup.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Pacers making a switch here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oubre with a steal. George in the post. That one goes in.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Halliburton outside. Takes a three. And Indiana misses again. 76ers trail by 4.
Oh, wow. Get out the way! With authority. Wow. VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
And then Siakam with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Over to the wing. Here's Siakam. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And Maxey, here we go. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Embiid. Kicks it to George. There's the three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana leading. Here's McConnell. Some solid defense from Maxey.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to George. The kick out to Maxey. Pulls up on the wing. And Toppin pulls it down. And so it's Indiana with it. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
76ers ball.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Peter Pacers, Mike Curry, make some noise.
.102 left in the first half of this one. Watford outside. Right wing. Philadelphia moving it around. Lowry outside. 5 on the clock. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense, he checks all the boxes.
Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
The Sixers trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Watford. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Walker. Nice! Big finish! Man.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Outside Grimes. Back to Lowry. Good chance here for Drummond. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Zubac. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. And the jam by Drummond.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Up and over Lowry. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Drummond. The rebound by Nembhard. And the Pacers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Yes, it's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Lowry. No points so far. All sorts of time. That's good on the jumper.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Drummond grabs the miss.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. On offense, here are the Pacers. They lead by 1. And here's Siakam for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Siakam's got 7 points.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Back to Watford. Pass to Lowry. Back to Watford. Just 4 to shoot. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Top of the key. That's short off the rim. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. For the tie, the kick out to Maxey. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. He's got 6.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Neesmith on the wing. Three-pointer, Halliburton. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Count that one.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Neesmith on the wing. Shoots over Oubre. Neesmith's shot is off. And the 76ers with possession. They trail by 1. Embiid can't hit. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. A big group substitution here for Indiana. We've got 1:28 left in the third. The kick out to Maxey. Back to George. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Pass to Huff. And that's going to be a travel.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Now Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Embiid for the lead. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Huff can't get it to go. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. 2-point game. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
The kick out to Walker. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Walker's got 6.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to George. And here's Embiid. Off with the layup. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Shepherd for 3. No good on the shot. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Sixers on top. They lead by 1. And time to...
Philadelphia, 38.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Sixers leading. George, right side. It's George on the wing. Offline with a 3. And here's Indiana now. Pass to Toppin. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true. And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Toppin. Nice lead pass.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
George. And George with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And the 76ers with possession. Down low. Here's Embiid. Embiid doing his thing inside.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
That's the Huff. Halliburton outside. To the middle. Huff can't get it to go. So it's Philadelphia now. The lead is 2. Stripped it away. Halliburton fires. Cash from downtown. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Takes a 3. Ooh, the shot misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Can't get it to go. And Walker's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Now it's Maxey. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
They trail by 3. Outside Maxey. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Halliburton rips down the board. Bucks. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Outside Nesmith. Outside Siakam. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Outside Maxey. Outside Oubre. Now it's Maxey. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Embiid. Outside Maxey. To tie it up. Embiid. No good. Couldn't tie it up. And here's Indiana now. 2-point game. Now here's Siakam. Out of bounds. Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Now here's Fox. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Pass to Champagny. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. And here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Spurs making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Soft touch off the glass. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Holmgren. Williams looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Dort right side. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein in the post. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Holmgren's got 6 points.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Right side, SGA. To the inside. Hartenstein in the post. Can't hit from in close. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Coach likes that look, and Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Fox missing.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Williams' shot is good.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 13. To the paint. Who poked away. No good on the shot. Outside, SGA. With one on the clock. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder.
19.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here's Fox. Vassell outside. No good with the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's SGA. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And this is second attempt at the line tonight. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Here's Mitchell. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Vassell. Let's go with a three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Mitchell. And here's McCain. He's guarded by Castle. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Williams with the screen. Inside. Back to McCain. Floats one up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Double team on Fox. Here's Castle. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Thunder leading by 11. McCain. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Barnes a screen. Pass to Castle. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
So it's the Thunder now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Williams with the screen to the inside. It's stolen by Fox. Fox goes in. And stolen by Williams. Caruso up top. No made baskets yet. Williams, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Wembanyama double team. Back to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. On the take. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. Here's Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Fires from the wing. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 12. To the left side wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here are the Thunder now. We've got 1:13 left in the second. Pass to Williams. The rebound by the Spurs. Outside Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
54 seconds left in the first half of this one. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Joe with the ball. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Here's McCain. The Thunder with another miss.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Here's Fox. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Jalen Williams. San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
On the wing, Caruso. Still no points. Nails it from beyond the arc. And here's Vassell from the arc. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Oklahoma City foul.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game.
First team foul.
Vassell outside. To the paint. Wembanyama down low. Over Williams. A second to shoot. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. The shot. Williams misses. Spurs trail by 7. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Castle misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. And Williams over to help. The 3, Vassell. That shot missing. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Caruso. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. Here's McCain. And a miss there on the triple. And the Spurs with possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that one's good. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
You'd love for Victor to get that look every time up the floor.
Now Williams. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Joe. Yet to see a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Fox with a steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
The former forward Thunder, number 22, Cason Wallace.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And here's Wallace. On the wing, Caruso. They get the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Caruso misses. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Wembanyama double team. On the wing, Vassell. Left side, Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Fox. Good D by Wallace. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And the basket by Joe.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Vassell outside. The putback. How about the hop from Fox?
The sweat that Fox puts in to try and do it all. His energy really sets the bar for his team.
Down low. Here's Williams. Caruso outside. Pass to Wallace. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. And the Thunder lead by 6.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Outside, Williams. Right side, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pretty good battle going on here in San Antonio. Champagnie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Caruso. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
Never gives up. That's who Caruso is. He will continue to fight inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw misses. No good on the 2nd free throw.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front, up by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Thunder with a lead. SGA with it. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
On offense, here are the Spurs. And Fox, here we go. And here's Vassell from the arc. Drains the triple.
He's been working on a shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
11 feet out, and that one's long.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Here's Champagnie, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. To the middle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
SGA hits them both. San Antonio trailing here. And it's Fox penetrating. Vassell left side. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. So it's Oklahoma City now. Williams from long range. Holmgren outside. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Hartenstein. Williams outside. The three is in!
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
At the line for the Thunder,
No good on that one. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Outside Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren. Away shots just like this. Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
And Fox, here we go. The shot is money.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Reading the defense, it's in the open. He does not hesitate.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. SGA. Triple, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
A minute 22 left to play in the fourth. Now Holmgren. Outside Williams. Hartenstein a screen. And it's Dort off the drive.
With his ability to hit threes, Dort forces defenders out. In turn, that opens up the driving lanes.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough on the miss. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Cleared away by Dort. SGA. Wembanyama rips down the board. Tipped. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Wembanyama down low. To take the lead. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in there. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 2-point game. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox there for the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Castle to take the lead. Shot's no good. Dort fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
SGA pulls it down. Williams outside. For three.